Hey everyone, thank you all for tuning in to the second edition of the RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Awards. We're going to get started shortly. We're just going to wait for some more people to get in their seats and get ready. But I just wanted to jump on here beforehand and let you know that you can join the conversation on Twitter using the hashtag RBC Spirit Awards 2020. Make sure you tag us at youth_Ottawa. And we want to hear from you throughout the evening. We want to hear how you're enjoying the night, maybe giving some shout outs and recognition to the youth. It is an award ceremony, so we want to make sure that they feel supported and recognized tonight. And although we couldn't bring this awards in person, we're here virtually, so let's do our best to go online and share that. So thank you all again, and we'll get started soon.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Omar Debaghi Pacheco. I'm the host of CBC Ottawa News at 11, and I'll be your MC for this evening's virtual RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Awards. CBC Ottawa is proud to be the media sponsor for this year's Youth Awards. It's an honor to be included in tonight's virtual celebration of such exceptional young changemakers in our community. So by a show of hands in the comments box below, how many people tuned in last week? Well, tonight we'll introduce you to 6 more Youth Award recipients making a difference in their community. And we have another exciting performance by a talented local artist. So, to start off tonight's award series, please welcome Alexis Odjick to offer a land acknowledgement.
Alexis Odjick Indígena Cause Kirigan Zibi Nandon Juba. Hello everyone, my name is Alexis Odjick and I am from the unceded and unsurrendered territory of Kirigan Zibi and Anishinaabe. I would like to take a quick minute to apologize for my location. Maybe you can hear some cars in the background. For the last month, well, I should say the last few years, but for this time period, the last month, we've been occupying our traditional ancestral territory during Moose Moratorium 2020. So what that means is we've been trying to get the attention of the province of Quebec, as well as media outlets and other people to listen and to hear this very important issue that's going on in our community. In the La Vendrée Park, we have our moose moratorium to protect the moose population as it's been dwindling for the last few years. It's estimated that in the next 5 years there will be no more moose in our ancestral territory, which is dangerous and, very, very hard for a lot of the local communities that don't have access to grocery stores, and that's their main food source. So that's what my community, as well as myself and other Anishinaabe communities in the surrounding area, have been, fighting for. We are the original land protectors, the land defenders. We protect the sacred. These animals can't protect themselves, and it's our ancestral obligations and duties to do so. So with that being said, this land acknowledgement that I am giving today is to acknowledge these beautiful and sacred animals, the moose. In our dialect, we say moans, but there is other dialects that say Kajabwaganeganabuich, which is the moose. I also wanted to mention that our land is very important, not just to us as Indigenous people, but for the rest of the world, for the rest of non-Indigenous people. This territory is sacred. We only have one, and it's important for us to protect and respect it. We need to respect the animals in all forms, the ones that fly, crawl, swim. We need to protect the animals as well as the water, and as well as all of our other resources, our earth in general. As Indigenous people, it's the misconception that our territory was conquered or that it was sold during treaties, and that is simply not true. The land was stolen during colonization, and our people often weren't allowed to practice, and we were, the repercussions were so bad that a lot of our ancestors, as well as some of our grandparents, lost their traditional ways of life. But fortunately, I've had, the honor to participate in this moose moratorium, as well as learn some of my traditional ways as an Anishinaabe, as an Anishinaabe woman. I've had the pleasure of picking medicine, cleaning animals. Our traditional way of life is so beautiful, and I really, really hope that this land acknowledgement was educational. And I want to say Kichi Miigwech for listening. Thank you very, very much. I am a proud Anishinaabe Ekwe woman. I'm a proud Anishinaabe woman from Kitigan Zibi. I am proud to stand with my community, Kitigan Zibi, as well as the other surrounding Anishinaabe communities, and I hope that you all have a very good day, and thank you for listening. Bye. Mijashin.
Miigwech to Alexis for a wonderful opening to the RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Awards virtual series. I now welcome Mayor Jim Watson to say a few words.
Hi, I'm Jim Watson, Mayor of the City of Ottawa, and it's my pleasure to welcome everyone to the annual RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Awards, hosted virtually over 3 weeks by Youth Ottawa. I'd also like to congratulate the 16 young leaders who are bringing home awards this year. Your accomplishments and commitment are helping to make our community a better place. And it's exceptional young people like yourselves that make me proud to be mayor of our great city. I hope everyone enjoys this opportunity to celebrate and give back to tomorrow's leaders. Stay safe and stay healthy. Thank you very much. Merci beaucoup.
Thank you, Mayor Watson. I'd now like to invite Linda Newman, the Vice President of Commercial Banking, to speak on behalf of RBC. That's tonight's title sponsor.
Hi, everyone. My name is Linda Newman. I'm a Vice President, Commercial Banking here at RBC in Ottawa and a proud member of the Youth Ottawa Board. It is such a pleasure for me to be part of this evening and to celebrate these incredible youth and community leaders. Each RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Award recipient is truly an inspiring story. Stories of courage, stories of resilience, stories that ultimately demonstrate how much you care. They're stories of overcoming adversity, of perseverance, and pushing yourself to make a difference. And they're stories of how your efforts led to greater inclusion and understanding. Your hard work and optimism and your ability to learn and adapt are not only inspiring characteristics, they are increasingly the skills required to succeed in the new world of work. At RBC, we're so proud to partner with organizations like Youth Ottawa and share a common goal: to unlock the potential of our young people, helping them thrive and drive Canada's future prosperity. Young people have the confidence, the capabilities, and the inspiration to reimagine the way our country works and to chart a more prosperous and inclusive future for us all. When young people succeed, we all succeed. We all win. Parents, educators, governments, youth services organizations, employers, and societies at large. That's why RBC created RBC's Future Launch Program. RBC's Future Launch Program is acting as a catalyst for change. It's an investment in youth in our collective future. We will continue acting as a convening power, taking a more than money approach to helping young people access meaningful employment through work experience, skills development, networking, mental well-being supports, and services. And tonight's award recipients are wonderful examples of just what is possible. So keep pushing the boundaries, defining your own path. Keep believing that you can do anything. You're already proven leaders and an inspiration to us all. I can't wait to see how your stories unfold. Congratulations, award recipients. Thank you and enjoy your evening.
Thanks for that, Linda. And now to the awards. Our first award of the evening is the Strength Through Diversity Award. This award recognizes young champions of equity and inclusion in their communities and in their schools. This year's award is presented by Claude Brûlé, President and CEO at Algonquin College.
Good evening. Kwe. Bonsoir à tous et à tous. My name is Claude Brûlé, President and CEO of Algonquin College. It is my honor to help celebrate the RBC Spirit of the Capital Youth Awards with you tonight. To start, I want to thank Youth Ottawa. For 2 decades, it has provided young people in our great city with critical resources and training, empowering them to build a better community and inspire their peers. I would also like to acknowledge tonight's title sponsor, RBC, and media sponsor, CBC, for their support of this important event. And special thanks to Mayor Jim Watson for kicking off the festivities. While we can't be together in person, I want to recognize all who are watching from home and have supported our dynamic nominees, from guidance counselors and teachers to family members and friends. You have helped shape the extraordinary youth we pay tribute to this evening. They are difference makers in their own communities and beyond. We lead by example, demonstrating tenacity, vision, courage, and creativity. I am especially proud that the college is presenting the Strength and Diversity Award. Diversity and equity are fundamental to Algonquin College. 2 of our 4 core values are caring and respect, and those are values that our community lives and embodies every single day. Inclusion and diversity makes us stronger. We're committed to being an institution that removes all barriers to success, where opportunities are open to everyone equally. In fact, this past December, we became the first Ontario college to adopt an equity, diversity, and inclusion policy. As for our nominees, they are the living proof that you can make an impact at an early age. These inspiring young people are only beginning to make their mark. They will no doubt become tomorrow's leaders, innovators, activists, and educators. The nominees for the Strength and Diversity Award are Emma Grenier, Jason Segoya, and Imran Al-Nahaus. I would like to now welcome this very special group to join us and share their personal journey. Thank you. Merci. Miigwech.
Well, my name is Emma. I am 16 years old. I am in 12th grade of high school. I am on the spectrum of autism, and I take a lot of pride in that. I'm also a member of the LGBTQ community. I've been fortunate enough that I grew up in privilege. I'm still middle class and living very comfortably. So I never had to as much fight for like services for myself. But I still read about all the injustices and stuff, and I meet members of the LGBT community online as well, and I see that there is work to be done. If not for me, I do it for others. Well, I definitely think that for just people with autism, representation is important. Donc, mon avis pour les jeunes qui veulent faire de l'impact dans leur communauté, c'est vraiment d'aller dans leur communauté, juste de suivre peut-être des membres politicaux parce qu'eux autres, ils vont souvent publier des choses qui ont rapport à la communauté. Vraiment, si possible, avec ton école, de participer aux activités, participer dans dans le club d'alliance si c'est possible, sinon crée-en un. Et aussi, c'est très important de rester informé. Moi, j'aime ça aller comme à des conférences et écouter beaucoup de vidéos YouTube. Aujourd'hui, les conférences sont toutes en ligne à cause de la pandémie, donc c'est vraiment bon pour l'accessibilité. C'est très important d'apprendre sur les autres communautés, juste parce que les communautés, c'est important de savoir comment ils intersectent.
Hi, my name's Imran. I'm originally from Syria. I've been in Canada for 4 years now. I've moved around a lot before I came here. I've had to stop my studies because I applied for asylum to Canada. A lot of my work is derived from my personal experiences, particularly coming here as an immigrant and trying to navigate the educational system. I'm also very passionate about working with students with disability since my sister has Down syndrome, and most of my work is also derived from that. I try to do my best to make sure she's not socially isolated, and I try to create new initiatives or projects based on that as well. Some of the projects I work on are all from personal experiences. I try to reflect on the struggles I've had and try to make sure that others don't go through those struggles. One of the projects I started was Catalyst Canada. I think in all of the projects that I've started or co-founded with other people, the biggest challenge we find is it's hard to get people to leverage their own privilege. And advice I'd give to everyone would be that there are all the frameworks you need in Canada to start initiatives. I mean, I didn't think I'd be able to start any projects since I came here as a refugee. But as long as you're passionate about something and you can find others to work with you on that project, I think you should not wait for anyone else to address those problems.
My name is Jason Seguia. I'm currently a fourth-year student at the University of Ottawa. Originally from Toronto, but I moved here to Ottawa mainly to continue my education in French as well. Last year, during the time that I was on the executive committee for the University of Ottawa Students' Union, there was a series of different carding incidences that had happened on our campus, affecting Black students in particular. So myself, along with the Equity Commission and a few other students as well, we banded together a coalition to really address the nature of the carding incidences that were taking place and come up with different strategies and solutions to ensure that students who once again look like myself are protected in that space. On that campus, though, there's still a lot of change that needs to take place. Addressing anti-Black racism in an institution where racism is deeply embedded is not a work that only takes place in a year, but it's going to take place over a series of time. The work of anti-Black racism is one that's really, really exhausting, specifically for Black folk. So my biggest advice for those who are interested in this work is ensuring that they do have the support. This whole process, the recognition, not only from this space, but from large press as well, has really shown that the community is watching. For me, that's something that I really want to emphasize on, so we can continue that change. We can continue to put pressure on these larger institutions to see that change actually exist.
Thank you, Claude, and congratulations, Emma, Imran, and Jason. Next up, we've got a performance by Sarah Alena. At 20 years old, Ottawa native Sarah Alena is turning heads and winning over hearts of all ages. A survivor of head trauma, mental illness, and profound hearing loss, Sarah has become a beacon of hope and an advocate for not only troubled teens, but anyone who's been through these extreme hardships. So, please join me in a round of applause to welcome Sarah.
Hi there, I'm Sarah Alena. Tonight, I'm going to be playing one of my own songs called Wake Me Up about my battle with mental health the past few years. Thank you so much to Youth Ottawa for all the wonderful work you've done in our community, and congratulations to all the recipients tonight. You can find me on social media at Sarah Alena Music and on my website, sarahalenamusic.com.
You'll say, what's wrong with me? You go to the doctor, say where it hurts. You don't know where to point, 'cause it hurts everywhere. But you say never mind, feeling better. Months go past, you can't get out of bed. You go to the doctor, say where it hurts, but you wake up and you punch the chair and say, I haven't felt anything in days. And you know it isn't normal, 'cause your friends have never felt the same. So wake me up when this is all over. You're lying wide awake, it's 3 a.m. But you went to the doctor. Am I fixed yet? But you wake up and you punch the chair and say, I haven't slept in days. And you know it isn't normal, 'cause you can't remember a damn thing. So wake me up when this is all over. Tell myself one more day, you're gonna make it out okay. Tell myself one more day, you're gonna make it out okay. Tell myself one more day, you're gonna make it out okay. So you wake up, take off the mask and say, I'm tired of feeling this way. And my mind keeps spilling out of me, but the light keeps growing every day. So wake me up, wake me up. So wake me up, wake me up, wake me.
Thanks for that, Sarah. That was a beautiful performance. Our next award is the Max Keeping Award for Personal Courage, and it's presented by Victoria Barham, Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences at the University of Ottawa. The Max Keeping Award recognizes youth who have persevered in the face of great personal challenge and inspired others in the process.
Hello, my name is Vicky Barham. I am the Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences, the largest faculty at the University of Ottawa. And I am thrilled to present the Max Keeping Courage Award on behalf of the university. A few years ago, the University of Ottawa decided to become a more selective university, and we began to increase the minimum admission averages required for admission into our undergraduate programs. However, as many of the amazing nominees and winners of the Spirit of the Capital can attest to, your grades alone don't tell your whole story. This is why, 2 years ago, we introduced the Declaration of Personal Experience to better meet our societal mandate to promote access to post-secondary education for our community. This process allows applicants to demonstrate how aspects of their personal journey that are not evident from their admission average alone will contribute to their success at university. As a member of the evaluating committee, I can tell you that the types of situations and students we are striving to identify and admit to you, Ottawa, with the Declaration of Personal Experience, are similar to the ones that you will hear about tonight from the Max Keeping Award for Personal Courage winners. The young women who are being recognized today have faced significant obstacles and, in the wake of these challenges, courageously faced them with persistence and determination. They have a long-term desire to help others in their community facing similar hardships. The University of Ottawa is a strong believer in the spirit of the Capital Awards, recognizing and celebrating the accomplishments of extraordinary youth who have made a difference in our community, who have outstanding initiative and creativity, and who have overcome tremendous adversity. It is synonymous with the qualities we try to foster in our own students. Congratulations, Ketia, Dahlia, and Francis, for all your accomplishments, for your continued courage, and for your determination to help others in your community. Bonjour, je m'appelle Vicky Barham et je suis la doyenne de la Faculté des sciences sociales de l'Université d'Ottawa, la plus grande faculté de l'établissement. C'est un immense plaisir pour moi de présenter le prix Max Keeping pour le courage au nom de l'Université. Il y a quelques années, l'Université d'Ottawa a décidé de devenir plus sélective. Nous avons donc commencé à augmenter les moyennes d'admission exigées pour nos programmes de premier cycle. Or, comme peuvent en témoigner plusieurs des formidables finalistes, lauréats et lauréates des prix Inspiration Jeunesse de la capitale, les résultats scolaires ne disent pas tout. Il y a 2 ans, nous avons donc instauré la déclaration sur le cheminement personnel pour mieux remplir notre mandat sociétal de favoriser l'accès aux études postsecondaires au sein de notre communauté. Cette déclaration permet aux candidats et aux candidates de montrer en quoi certains aspects de leur cheminement personnel que la moyenne d'admission ne montre pas, les aideront à réussir à l'université. En tant que membre du comité d'évaluation, je peux vous dire que les genres de situations et de personnes que nous ciblons avec la déclaration sur le cheminement personnel sont similaires à ceux dont vous entendrez parler ce soir dans le cadre de la remise du prix Max Keeping pour le courage. Les jeunes femmes honorées aujourd'hui ont rencontré des obstacles majeurs, mais les ont surmontés avec courage, persévérance et détermination. À long terme, elles souhaitent aider les membres de leur communauté qui connaissent des difficultés semblables. L'Université d'Ottawa croit fermement à l'importance des prix Inspiration Jeunesse de la capitale. Ils nous permettent de reconnaître et de souligner les réalisations de jeunes extraordinaires qui ont changé les choses dans la communauté, qui ont un esprit d'initiative et de créativité exceptionnel et qui ont su franchir d'incroyables épreuves. Ce sont là les qualités que nous tentons de cultiver chez nos étudiants et étudiantes. Je vous félicite, Ketia, Dahlia et Francis, pour toutes vos réussites, votre courage inébranlable et votre volonté d'aider les autres dans votre communauté.
Hi, I'm Dahlia. I'm 17 years old. I'm a first-year university student at Carleton University in their School of Social Work. I haven't really been doing much recently because of the lockdown, but I really enjoy hanging out and playing board games with family and friends. I've been working on this initiative that brings letters to patients in hospital. It all started at the beginning of the lockdown because hospitals were also locked down, and that meant in children's hospitals only one parent was allowed to be with each kid, and in adult hospitals only the patients were allowed to be there. So this can become really, really lonely for some patients who are in the hospital for a long time. So what we did is we had people around Ottawa leaving letters on their doorsteps, and we would come pick up and deliver to the hospitals. So we delivered to hospitals in Ottawa and Toronto, which is really exciting. This award means a lot to me. There's this view that people have that when you're sick or you have a disability, you have to wait to get better before you can contribute to the world. And what being recognized for this award shows is that that's not true. You can contribute and you can do so many things, not in spite of your illness or disability, but alongside it.
So my name is Francis. I am Indigenous and I'm from Mississauga, the Credit First Nation, which is near Toronto. And I'm very excited to be receiving this award. Some initiatives that I'm currently working on are collecting donations for the Ronald McDonald House and researching different charities that I can volunteer with once it's safe. Being recognized for this award is very important because it shows me that I am on the right path and setting a good example for others, and that I'm making my community proud. I would just say don't be too serious about things. Like, if you just get up in the morning, that's still doing something, and it's still enough just if you get up, and you don't have to go and save the world. You can just focus on yourself, especially right now, and then when you're comfortable and feel safe enough, you can help others.
Mon nom c'est Ketnia Opon, j'ai 19 ans, je viens d'Haïti. Puis mon but principal dans la vie, c'est d'aider les gens. En fait, moi et mes collègues, mes amis, on a commencé à travailler sur un projet humanitaire pour les sans-abri. Donc, c'est de rassembler des vêtements, pas médicaments, mais comme des produits nettoyants pour les personnes sans-abri, puis leur donner. Pour moi, le courage, c'est à force que malgré les difficultés, tu continues à persévérer. Dans ma jeune enfance, j'ai jamais vécu une situation facile. Dans quel sens? C'est que j'ai grandi moi-même. En fait, j'étais mon propre adulte, puisque mes parents, ils ne vivent pas ici, donc je suis seule ici. Puis aussi, comme le fait que de ne pas juste voir l'obstacle, mais juste comme voir au-delà de l'obstacle. Donc, poursuivre tes rêves, mais tout en ayant confiance que toi, tu peux le faire. Pour ce trophée, en fait, moi, je ne vais pas me dire que je suis reconnaissante. Dans quel sens que je sais que toutes les jeunes comme moi, ils sont capables de le faire. Donc moi, je pourrais dire que je suis la preuve que tout est possible dans la vie.
Thanks for that, Victoria, and congratulations, Dalia, Francis, and Ketnia. And that wraps up this evening's virtual celebration. How did everyone enjoy the award series this evening? Well, you can comment in the comment section right below. Now, before I hand it off to Youth Ottawa for a final closing, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in this evening. Don't forget to tune in next Tuesday, November 10th, for the last edition of the award series, and that's where we'll be congratulating more recipients. Until then, take care. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Omar, and thank you all for tuning in this evening. My name is Stefania, she, her pronouns, and I'm the Communications Coordinator at Youth Ottawa. On behalf of the entire board of directors at Youth Ottawa, our staff, and the thousands of youth that we get to work with annually, I'd like to thank you for tuning in tonight and joining in on the celebration of the awards. Without a doubt, the awards is one of my favorite parts of working with Youth Ottawa. I'm honored that I get to meet and share the stories of such amazing young change makers in our community. We're really fortunate to be able to run these awards year after year, but of course we couldn't do it without the support of our sponsors and our donors. I would like to thank all of the wonderful people who spoke this evening, in particular our title sponsor RBC and our presenting sponsors Algonquin College and the University of Ottawa. Of course, our media sponsor CBC Ottawa, who does an amazing job year after year showcasing the stories on their platform, and our host Omar Debagui Pacheco. I'd also like to thank Mayor Jim Watson as well as Alexis for your opening remarks, and you're welcome. Last but not least, Sarah Alena. Wow, what amazing performance. Can we give her another round of applause? Your performance was beyond words, and I'm so thrilled to see such a thriving arts community in Ottawa. So we'll be doing this again next week, same time, same place, November 10th at 7:30. We hope that you can share this with your family and friends to make the last awards celebration the best one yet. I'd also like to thank you all for really supporting Youth Ottawa's mission and our vision within Ottawa. Good night and keep well.